How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be ranking the events in order of, to me, really just the best events of the year so far in HUT. I thought it was going to be an interesting idea to kind of look back at the ones we've had and kind of really say which ones are, the best ones and maybe the not so great ones. There's been some good ones. I want to talk about the sets and all that if I can remember exactly everything that happened. But we're going to go over to the event section right now of HUT, okay? And we're going to really break down each and every single event, okay? So starting off with the first event being the Lit versus Grit event. And personally, I think this is a good event. I really do. The MSP cards are really good. The event cards outside of like Eichel and Duchesne were actually there were some pretty good ones. Carlson, Eichel, and Duchesne are really good. But guys, let me tell you, these MSPs are really, really good. Particularly Heiskanen and I would even say Bergeron are really good. But yeah, those are just like unbelievable cards for sure. I mean, Miro Heiskanen is still on a lot of people's teams. His synergies are outstanding with the Speedster and Distributor synergy. That's very, very strong to have on a card. Even now, like I said, he's still a usable card. So I think this event still holds up very well, honestly, like for the most part. You could still rock some of these cards. Even Carlson's not bad with Howitzer. He's got good speed. Duchesne, 84 overall with Speedster. It's a good one as well with Speedster, 94 speed. That's without Distributor. A quick little event. It wasn't anything too crazy. I mean, there were some nice cards. There were some cards that you're gonna forget about. That's for sure. But overall, I mean, I think it was a good one. And yeah, I mean, just a solid one. Then the Halloween one was also pretty good. The Halloween one actually had some good MSPs. The John Carlson, the Nobels were good. And Terravine is not bad, but the player cards, these were not that great. I'll admit, these were not great. Like the event cards themselves, besides the MSPs, were not too great. I don't really think there were too many that were actually like worth, I would say, like talking about. I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, maybe Pettersson was okay because he had Howitzer, but even so, I mean, this card really just didn't really, it wouldn't last long, realistically. There'd be a better Pettersson that came out because, I mean, it's just 85 overall. Werenski wasn't too brutal with the Speedster synergy. He got to 90 speed, 84 overall card, but these are very, like, low, low. I mean, Adam Fox, not too shabby, I guess, but not anything special, that's for sure, just kind of very average cards, I'd say. Not really my favorite. Dynamic Duo Volume 2 items. This is a good one. This was a good one. The MSPs were very good in this one as well. Barkov and Ekblad are outstanding. The Sedins, they're too slow, I would say, personally. Yossi and Ekholm are definitely good left-handed D-men. The Lindros was a really, really good card for a while. I mean, McDavid, McKinnon, those are good. Matthews card still holds up and hold a lot of value. This card is outstanding still. Has 91 speed, 94 distributor. That's still like, the crazy part is, guys, the 87 Matthews is almost like up there with the 94 and 95 still when it comes to speed, at least, which is crazy if you really think about it. That just shows you how good this card really is, and I would say still it's one of the better ones. Petrie's he's pretty good with Speedster. He's got a good speed, but there wasn't too many crazy good ones in here. This is a good event though. Hamilton had Distributor, and so did Slavin. It was okay. It was an okay one. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. This was a, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I did not like the MSPs in this one. To me, this is not the greatest event. Okay. So, but the event cards were good. So Brodeur, I mean, he's a goalie. No one really cares too much about that. Drew Doughty is good. He's good. I mean, Doughty's always good in game. I didn't like when I used Hansen. I feel like this card is not that great personally. Ginla, I had him for a while. He was good, but I feel like his shot was pretty weak. I don't know. It didn't feel like it was a really, really good shot. Koivu was good for his synergy, Speedster, and Spark, but I don't know. Every time I used him, I just didn't like Koivu. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just using him wrong, but I never liked Koivu in game for some reason. Crosby, Gabrick, and McDavid, though, those cards, and Hall, those cards were outstanding, okay? Outstanding. The 2 Spark, especially like early on at this time, 2 Spark is very, very beneficial. So, yeah, Crosby and Gabrick were legit, and I think, these cards can still really hold value. I really do think that, and they do. I mean, they don't go for, like, small amounts of coins. I mean, obviously there's more cards that are coming out with 2 Spark, but Crosby overall, he's still, like, over 150K, so that's a lot of coins in the end. It really, really is. So, Gabrick as well, United overall, the 2 Spark is you know, definitely still a very, very valuable card. I mean, it just really is. Hall's really good too, with his speed being 92, 95 with Distributor, and Swarm's a good synergy also, so gotta keep that in mind. But overall, you know, a good one. Past meets present, that's, you know, that wasn't really an event. I mean, obviously the Lemieux and Gretzky would be the known ones, but Fantasy Hockey, these are unbelievable. I mean, every single card here is worth doing, in my opinion, if you can, you know, make your way to start making these fantasy cards. I think they're worth it. I really do. They're outstanding. Couturier, Stone, Makar, I mean, those are really, really good. I mean, they're all really good with their synergies. Couturier is, to me, the best one by far. He's the best center in the game, probably, right now, I'd say, because Lemieux's still not even upgraded to 94. I'd say he's the best center. Yeah, I mean, he's just that good. 6'3", 211, 96 faceoffs. This is really probably my favorite. Like it was cool how it's done. Like how you can have it all year and how you can upgrade them, you know, every month to like get the higher overall. I like it. I like it a lot. Winter National, you know, the MSPs weren't as good as I think previous Winter National, like last year. Like okay, I mean they're not bad. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like these cards don't, like, really, I mean, good synergies on Gabrick, but it's just, like, okay. Like, it's not really that amazing, I'd say. Carlson's good. Line's good, but I don't know. I feel like this McKinnon's not that great. Parise's good with Speedster and active and all that, but, like, I don't know how good, you know. That's the problem. Crosby's a good card, 91 edition with Swarm and Wingman. That's a good card right there. I mean, Eichel 90 with 2 howitzers. That's a very rare card, I'll say that. But a good one, really good one. I don't know, again, how common it is to get Eichel. I mean, it's even on the market right now. Let's see. There's actually 2. 300k is not too bad, actually, for this Eichel. I feel like it'd be a fun card to use also. But, yeah. Ovechkin with 2 workhorse is really good. He's got good skating stats, but still kind of slow overall. And then Tarasenko's 88 was outstanding. Taves, 88's outstanding. Zibanejad, 88's outstanding. The MSPs are disappointing for me in this event, but the event cards in general were really good. Johnson was good. Nico was really good. Pettersson's good. Theodore is good. There's just a tremendous amount of just good event cards from this, I'd say, overall. But, yeah, I mean, that was a good event. Fantasy Hockey, the junior items. I mean, this is not really an event, so, yeah, those are kind of just the players. This is also not an event. Yeah, well, it kind of was. Not really, though. Then the Team of the Year. I mean, the Team of the Year, when it comes to just in general, these are the best cards in the game right now, and they're going to be 99 overall at some point. You know, it's just, they're the best. I mean, the Team of the Year is obviously always the best event, because realistically, you're guaranteeing yourself 99 overall. Well, I mean, maybe not the best. I guess it's up there with Team of the Season, though. There's really not better card you can get you than Team of the Year or Team of the Season, typically. So, that's what I got to say about that. European HC right here. The Aho, Deline, Carlson, Meyer. I mean, these are the MSPs, essentially. Matthews is pretty good. But, you know, nothing besides, I'd say, Deline. Not anything crazy, you know. About Hinch is a solid card. Nothing crazy. I'm just kind of going through all these, and I'm going to actually give my final ranking on this. Now, 2030 event, I love this event. I thought this was an awesome event. I really, really do. Fox, Hughes, Myers in particular are really, really good. I don't know about some of the other ones, though. I don't know about Kub. I don't know if Olofsson and Kublik are that great, but even a Newton's actually pretty good overall. But I just don't know. Fox and Hughes and Myers, those 3 cards alone are outstanding. And then you had Byram with 2 distributor, Laff, Stutzel, I mean, Byfield with 2 spark, I mean, Gerard with 2 swarm. Kako is a good card as well. I mean, these are all. Joseph's really good with 2 distributor. He's like a big body, 6'2", 185. It's really, really good. There's plenty of just great cards from this event. Really, probably one of my favorites of the year, definitely. Then we have the NHL 94 Flashback one. So this is a really good one as well. Every MSP card is like really good. Crosby, Ekman, Larson, Hamilton, Clefbaum, and Korpisalo, Stamkos, and Kachuk. That is really, really good. The Crosby is really good. 2 Barrage, Spitzer, and Thief. Ekman Larson's outstanding. One of the best left-handed D-man. Hamilton, you can argue, is the best right-handed D-man in the game, maybe. He's just a really, really good build. Klepbaum's super good as well. Stamkos is outstanding with his synergies and everything. 2 Spark. I mean, there's just really, really good synergies on these cards. I think it's just an underrated event, almost. I mean, I feel like people don't talk about it enough. The event cards were good. Taves. I mean, not as good as MSPs in my opinion, but there's some good ones, like the Rantanen with Spark and 2 Workhorse is good. Murphy's a good card for sure. Leclerc's good. Yeah, I mean, there were some good cards in this event overall. I thought the MSPs are really up there as one of the best. Now, here's an event that I did not like at all, I'll be honest. I didn't like the Blockbuster event in terms of, like, the cards. The MSPs, not a big fan. So, Dina Domenico, Mike Fisher, Fleury, Jack Johnson, Phil Kessel, Lindros, and Weber, okay? So, I mean, I don't know. They're not brutal. I mean, some of them are okay, Weber and Kessel, but, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, excited about these players, per se. Like, Mike Fisher, I'm not really, like Jack Johnson. I'm not like, oh, my goodness, I need to, you know, I'm super excited for this one. I don't know. Personally, it's not the most intriguing one. You know, Hall's good. Some of these are okay. Tavares, a 2-howitzer. But most of there wasn't a lot of player, like event cards, I mean. Dubois is okay. Jones is good, but, you know, nothing outstanding, I'd say, when it comes to this event. I mean, the sets are cool. Like, I thought I was done with that. But, you know, now this is not really an event either. The team building sets, we know it's the Taves and the, yeah. But now, to me, this is my favorite event of the year so far, no question. The MSPs, up and down, just are unbelievable. The objectives to get a free 94 overall card, just like the sets, I think it's awesome. I really do. Bumgarner, the Howe, Lundqvist, Matthews, Nichols, Ovechkin, Subban. I mean, I just think they're all so good. I really just love it so much. The synergies are good on these cards. I just personally think that it's just a ridiculously good event. I just do. The synergies are amazing on the cards. I love it. I really do. So if you want to if you want me to rank them, you know, for me, I mean, maybe it's recency bias, but Style Icon event is number 1 for me. The NHL 2030 event is number 2 for me. Number 3 would probably be the Flashback. I mean, you know, it just depends. I mean, I'm just kind of like calling that my favorite. I'll get my top 5 because I'm not gonna rank every single one, I guess, in terms of, like, it'd be kind of hard if you think about it. But Team of the Year would be probably 4. Number 5, I guess, would be the Fantasy Hockey event. I love the Fantasy Hockey event personally. And probably after that, I guess I'll just do it all. Winter National. Probably the Kellogg's would be 7. This would be 8. I mean, it just depends. I mean, because, like, I'm always gonna like the higher overall ones now because that's where we're currently at, right? Overall, I think the events have been good this year. I mean, I'm always looking for, like, new things about events, and there's been a lot of different changes they've made, which you gotta appreciate. A lot of new sets and all that unique stuff. All right, so hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like. I know it's maybe a little something different, maybe not what you expected or what you wanted, but let me know if you guys, you know, do enjoy these type of videos. I have a video coming out tomorrow. It should be the community packs. But let me know what other types of videos you want to see on the channel. If you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. Join the Discord, talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel. Remember, use code Henreek for all your G Fuel purchases for a discount, alright? I'll see you guys in the next video.